Alright, hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Our skills have increased. Last time we found out that we accidentally got a Dabus eaten by a scary building. And then we found out that a wall is pregnant and we have to undo the work of the Dabus to de-pregnant to help it give birth. The plot has definitely taken a twist, I'll say that for sure. Oh, yeah, it's locked. Okay, that's gotta be the other change, right? Because there's like two changes that the Dabus has made that's preventing the wall from giving birth somehow. Last one needed a crowbar, so I guess this one needs a hammer. This rickety dwelling looks as though it has stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are weathered and worn with age. A number of planks on this side of the structure have appeared to have recently been pried loose. Examine the structure. It appears as though the Dabus was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon the building's frame, the nails nearly pried all the way out. Use the hammer to nail the boards back into place. You hammer the boards neatly back into place, taking a step back to examine your handiwork. You notice that, strangely enough, the building no longer appears to be quite as old as it did at first glance. Is this like a metaphor for because the one we made look older, this one we made look like younger, I guess? So is this like the child, and the other one is like the parent or something? I don't know what that would mean, how that works as a metaphor. I'm calling it like I see it, I suppose. Anyways, we get to watch these four walk slowly back and forth for a little while. That's pretty cool. When you walking. Alright, hey, well, we get to give birth now. That's exciting. Oh, here we go. You have returned. I have reversed the repairs as you have asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins. The way is now open to you. Farewell, then.
Updated my journal.
You got lots of experience. The stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and rolling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently again, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway. Let's leave. That's the miracle of birth, I guess, apparently. I still don't know what that was all about, but... Oh, okay. Cool, I guess. A bunch of lightning shot out. Oh, okay. What was that? Let's see, is the Lady of Pain gonna be mad at us that we messed with the Davis and we did some stuff? What is happening to Morty? Dude, okay. Sorry, sneezed during a very intense scene. Hey, anyone want to say anything about what just happened? Cora is here, Vorton's here, Sebastian is here. We gotta go get Morty. I guess I'll start by talking to everyone, as always. Hey, Vorton. You see a Harmonium officer. I don't know what Harmonium even is. He gives you a bored look as you approach. Greetings. Greetings, citizen. Measure 3 Vorton at your service. I have some questions. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm on duty and have no time for questions. If you'd like information, go talk to Eb Creeknees. Who is Eb Creeknees? He's an old friend of mine. I think he considers himself to be a tout now. So he can give you the chant concerning just about anything. Where do I find him? Isn't he in? Didn't we talk to him before? Yeah, Smoldering Corpse. As I heard, he pretty much set himself up in the Smoldering Corpse bar. You can find him somewhere down in the hive. Thank you, farewell. Sebastian. Kina. Let's talk to you. This woman has yellow cast skin and severe features. Tattoos cover her body, and she wears a long blade at her side. Her eyes are like two small black pearls. As you approach her, they follow Dakon's movements. Why? Before you reach her, Dakon breaks in. I would have you hear me. What is it, Dakon? It is my will that we not speak to this woman. Why not? She is his earth. Our wills are crossed blades. We have no common ground. Ah, very well then, we will not. You have my gratitude. Think nothing of it. I don't know what's up with that. Let's not get into it at the moment. Also, how come we're not all... everyone is selected. Hey, Cor. You see a middle-aged man wearing dusty clothes. He does not appear to be in the best of health. His skin is pale yellow, and you see an occasional pustule along his arms. Oh, greetings. He turns and glances at you from behind hollow eyes. His eyes are narrow in suspicion as he continues to glance around. What do you want? His voice is raspy. I have some questions. What are you bothering me for? I look the part of a tout? But what's a tout? Someone you go to for asking a bunch of damn fool questions. I have some questions. What you be wanting to know? Who are you? Name's Corey. In my day, I was a pretty good warrior. Well, them days are o'er, but I still know a trick or two. So you teach me about warrior? You turn me into a warrior, I guess? You feeling alright? Nothing a few years of death won't cure. It has been getting worse in the war so late. But I reckon it should level out once the great foundry settles, or a wind blows through from the spire. What is with the air here? It's mostly because of all the portals. What do you mean? Lots of doors to the lower planes here, letting bad air and fumes and such from who knows what layer of the abyss. That's why this here is the lower ward. A jaunt through this area is like breathing in a meal. Salt, smoke, pipeweed, saw yellow blankets of smoke and singing sulfurous gas that this ward spits out. Pretty, hey. I don't know what that last part means, but sure. Oh yes, you mentioned the foundry? Sent to the ward pretty much. Look for the stacks. Them godsmen make a bunch of things out of iron. Nothing fancy, but they work. Yeah, and the bad air too. Godsman? Opposite of dustman, I'm guessing? Sorry, hopefully I remember to edit that out, even though I probably won't. The believers have their kip in the great foundry, banging and singing and chanting their barmy silliness on being powers the next 10 upon 10. A bunch of other 10 lifetimes. All they do is suffer and slave and work. I slave twice as hard. No way am I going to be any sort of power. You understand me, Burke? You said something about winds earlier. At time, winds blowing from Sigil Spire drive the smog out for a while. Anything else we have? I had a skull and it's been stolen from me. Do you know who would do such a thing? Missing a skull, are ya? Well now, you never heard such from me, but there's people in these parts that make a living by collecting heads of the dead. Work for a bastard named Lothar. They call him the Master of the Bones. Where can I find this Lothar? Now that's dangerous bigwig, if I were to say anything, which I'm not, but I would say to keep an eye out for a gutted building here in the ward. I'm happy you'd find something there, eh? But you never heard such from me, eh? Thank you. I have other questions. That's good, I think, for now. So I have everyone selected.
All right.
Okay, they are going now. Because before they weren't. Sebastian. Sorry to Sebastian, he's showing off with his fancy swinging his thing. I realize now that could be conceived as a euphemism. I did not mean it as such. I see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. He gives you a slight bow as you approach. Good day, Cutter. I am Sebastian. How may I serve you? Greetings. Greetings you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence. As he notices your scars, you see his eyes travel along them and his eyebrows arch in surprise. He returns his gaze to you. I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to see me, Cutter. What, are you trying to say you can help me with these scars? Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. Yes, Cutter, I can help you. I cannot cure you, but I can alleviate the worst of your condition. And your price? Ah, yes, the price. I have a job that I think you could perform. Go on. I have signed a contract with a certain creature. I am no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. Instead, it has threatened me with death unless I fulfill the contract. Let me guess, you want me to solve this problem for you? Yes, I cannot do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract or face consequences. I am at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What were you contracted to do? That's the primary one. I cannot reveal this information, Cutter. I am magically bound not to. That is why people come to me. They know that if I accept a contract, it will be handled with discretion. What kind of creature are we talking about? An Abishai named Grosek, Cutter. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the reward I offer you is great. I see an interesting proposal. Will you do it, Cutter? Yeah, I'll give you the details. Thank you, Cutter. The creature is an Abishai named Grosek. You'll need a magical weapon to cause it any harm. So check with some of the shops who do not own one. A spellcaster can harm it as well. Grosek can be found to the east, beyond the siege tower. Siege tower? Yes, over beyond the market. The damn thing just appeared one day, several years back. No one knows why, no one seems to be able to get inside it to find out. Alright, well, see you, I guess. There's more people to talk to, Xanthia and, Makina, apparently. I'm sure there'll be more people once we clear out more of this map. Can we get a sense for how big it is? At least, like, past once but the sprite is off screen, there's not much detail in keeping on scrolling, but looks pretty big, so it looks like we'll have a fair bit to do here. I know this is kind of a shorter one, but time is kind of running out on me here, so I will call this here. And next time we will explore further. So, talk to people, maybe get something done, maybe not. Never can tell. But for now, as always, thank you for watching.